Reporting live from the basement. Almost committed suicide in the basement. Out my mind, might just do some lines in the basement. Sipping on that Henny and that Remy's what I chase with. Took some red pills and I woke up in the matrix.
Alright. What up, though? Welcome to the season finale of The Basement. We fucking finally wrapped it up. We had a lot of good times during season 1. Kris Harris, what you think, bro?
I had fun, man. This was definitely a learning experience. And I took it seriously, but it's hard to take things that you're having fun with that serious. So I would say it's a bitter end, but we're literally going to start season 2 in like a couple weeks. So
real soon.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Maybe we should go over some of our favorite moments, maybe.
Yeah, definitely do the recap. Before we do, though, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Facebook Live, the link is in the comments, so you can go ahead and click that and just hit subscribe. For those watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and stay up to date on brand new content dropping every week.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Let's get into it. So, season 1, man. What's like some of your best memories? Like, what you think?
It's really hard to say, bro. Like, I know it kind of felt the same, but each episode was so different in its own way. Even though each episode was kind of like structured the same way, you never really knew what the fuck was gonna happen. There's so much shit that happened behind scenes before we went on camera. Yes. It is so much shit that like really factored into it. Sometimes I came over sober in a bad mood and I had to shake myself out of it. Sometimes I was pissy fucking drunk on camera, which I'm sure we would get into a little bit later.
Niggas had whole arguments behind the scenes.
We really did, man. Seriously.
It was crazy.
Seriously. Like things happen. Like things really fucking happen. So going into each episode, it's different. It's a very different like feeling and experience. And I don't know if I can really say what my favorite one is. I know Cam was like definitely one of my favorite guests to have.
Shouts out to Cam.
Switching Harris Gaming. So was Wendell. Wendell was like a lot of fun too.
Definitely.
And yeah, I'll get into him a little bit later as well. Who else? But our last guest that we had, like they're so talented, you know what I'm saying? So it's like not
Michael BW.
Not saying that everybody that I was just speaking on isn't talented. Of course they are, but musically, you know,
that was like our first artist that we
exactly. So it's really hard to say, but maybe through us, you know, actually looking at some of the videos, we can it'll help me narrow down at least what a couple of my favorites are. So fuck it, let's get underway, shall we? Again, before we even get into this, I just want to say, like, thank you to you all. Like, seriously. Like, everybody that's on right now, niggas that came on to support, people that told me just in passing, like, I see it and I like it and I want to be a part of it. Understand, season 2 is coming with so many changes.
Definitely.
Like, and they're going to be great. So which one do you want to start off with first?
We might as well just, let's start off episode 1, like where it all started at.
Okay. So let me ask you, before we even did the episode, like, what were you thinking? Like, what were your thoughts, like, going into this? How did you think it was going to play out? How easy did you think it was going to be? Like, tell me.
Honestly, like, when I first, like, had the idea, it was like, okay, it's going to be kind of like a simple podcast, you know, got my friends on here, we're going to just, like, kind of talk shit. But I didn't know what direction it was going to go, because I like a lot of different type of media. Like, I like sports talk.
Okay.
I like current events. I like gossip. I like fun shit. I like weird-ass conspiracies. So it's like, how are we going to, like, incorporate all of these things kind of into this podcast? So I was kind of, like, real skeptical at first.
Okay.
But, I mean, when we started doing it, everything just kind of unfolded so organically, and it was just dope. And when I went to do the editing, like, it looked even more better with the green screen and, you know, the effects and everything. And it turned out really good, better than I expected.
Yeah.
What about you? What you was thinking when I first, like, approached you with the idea of the whole podcast in the basement?
So, you know, like, when you, like, approached me with it, it was so much time in between us actually, like, executing and, like, us, like, actually just coming up with, like, the ideas. And you all have to know, Paul put all of his fucking money, time, and fucking, like, just brains together to really, like, build all of this shit. Like, his shit wasn't green before. Like, seriously, like he literally thought all of this shit up and came to me and just asked me for some creative ideas. Like, that's about it as far as to like structure the show. And this is kind of what we came up with. Shout out to Paul for the post-production expertise. Seriously, man.
Appreciate it.
Like, he literally taught himself during this COVID bullshit. My bad. He taught himself during this COVID bullshit how to fucking edit. And here we are. But all of that to say, when you first said something about it, I was like, yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. Like, me and Paul have like crazy conversations anyway. We always have, like, you know, from the theoretical like what ifs of like fucking Star Wars to fucking debating on like how hot Cardi B is gonna be in the next like 15 years type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really fucking ranges. So when he first told me, I was like, fuck yeah, you know, like people who don't really like hang out with us, that come hang out with us or just are around us and hear what we're talking about, they tend to like, you know, want to chime in because it seems like a very open and fun conversation. So why not let the world fucking see it? Then as time kind of grew, I was like, is this shit really even gonna fucking happen? And then when it fucking happened, I was like, here we are, you know? So now I'm just thinking like, so am I gonna talk too much? And I'm like, you know, no idea. But so going into it, I just knew I needed to just be me, I guess. But I really had no expectations. Like, I thought it was gonna be fun, but I thought it might not be fun after a while. But
might get repetitive type shit, or
like repetitive, and you know, just like being lazy or like just like struggling to have something to talk about each week. But no, like each week you come here, it's just like something different. You've seen something different. You've learned something different.
It was dope too, because a lot of times, like, we started off as like a straight up rap group, you know, for those who don't know. And you can also check out our music on our YouTube page. If you don't know, you can, the link is in the comments. You can go subscribe, check everything out. But we started rapping. The pregame was like the first music video that we did.
Yep.
You know, dropped Cinco de Mayo, the Passing Through, everything like that. So you guys seen us rapping, but that's just a straight up video. You didn't know our personalities really, like, you know what I'm saying? So this like really gave us a chance to kind of let you know who we are as people other than just who we are as artists. So it was like really important.
Which, you know, there's really no difference in the two. Like, if you listen to like what we're saying in our like music, and it's not deep, like, don't like I'm not saying like, you know, if you really just listen to like the second and third bar, bro, I was really breaking it down. Like, no, like it was nothing like that. But if you just listen to our fucking music, you just know, like, we like to have fucking fun, man. And I'm opinionated as fuck, you know. Who isn't? And Paul has an opinion, but you kind of got to beat it out of him or fucking like know who the fuck he is to be able to communicate with him.
Deadass.
So anyway, yeah, let's just like look at, if you're okay with it, like let's just look at some like some shit from the first season. Like, you know, that's like comment. Like behind the scenes shit or something. I don't fucking know. Like, what's those two?
So this is episode 1. First episode we did.
Yep.
Of course, we got the intro.
The intro was cool. Paul fucking made that shit up himself. He made all of it up himself. This guy's a genius. Genius. Seriously, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was actually drinking beer. I was looking for, like, because I can remember which one was mine. I was talking some bullshit. You see, they weren't really fucking with me.
Suicide in the basement. My mom might just do some lines in the basement. Sipping on that Henny and that Remy's what I chase with. Took some red pills and I woke up in the make. Excuse me.
The green screen used to be like so shitty too, because I didn't know like what I was really doing with it. So it kept flickering, and every time we would smoke, it would fucking completely go out. All type of crazy shit.
Seeing like random shit on the page and, you know, different things. But I actually got BadTrip with me in the studio. The whole BadTrip.
This was actually like a big thing. We hadn't seen each other in like years for real.
Seriously.
You know. And shit, like I said earlier, welcome to the basement. Pretty much, we just talk shit, you know, have normal conversations about what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. We just talk about random shit, get high, get fucked up. Y'all more than welcome to join in on the conversation. Y'all can comment below, let me know, you know, what's going on.
Fun fact, Paul isn't even smoking anymore. Like he just hit it on here, but this is like the first time he smoked in like damn near like a month. Yeah, man. So see,
lots changed.
See,
and when did we shoot this? By the way, was it? It was like the last week of 2020.
It was definitely before 2020. This is before Christmas, bro.
Yeah, like the week before Christmas.
Yeah. Yep. See, we were on it.
December. Yeah,
we were on it, guys. All right, let's let's see.
I want to know what you all think. I know I'm opinionated as hell. And people
let's see, what was the first topic?
2020 was a song, I think.
All type of crazy shit. So the first question is, if 2020 was a song, any song, like any song, what would it be and why?
I got two. One,
excuse me.
Hands down, any Jaheim song. 2020 got
to this fucking day, I stand by this shit. Jaheim is cooked. Alright. So, like, when you were thinking of that question, or when you were thinking of popping up, is this shit that you had already thought of before, or was this shit just popping in your head as we were there?
Literally popping in my head as we was there.
Freestyling, ladies and gentlemen. I literally was going to try and pick up on the vibe and try to kind of bounce off of it and have questions as well. But when you're in the midst of like drinking and smoking and not knowing what the fuck you're doing, but like trying like really hard to y'all be hanging with Jaheim stunt double? Yeah. Yeah, nigga, yeah. But when you're trying to accomplish something, but you don't even know what the fuck it looks or sounds like, you just kind of know what it, like, it's hard to explain. Like when you're drawing a picture, like if I saw a picture of something, you just think like, well, I can do that. And then when you really like approach it, you're like, okay, wait, so do I? You know, like, is this too big? Like, you just don't know. That's literally how I felt about that shit. Okay. Fun fact about the second episode.
Oh shit.
we were pissy fucking drunk the second episode. Like, we were really drunk. Like, I think you can see it like visibly, especially on my face. I've seen it a couple of times. I kind of cringed a little bit. Like,
we was off of Jack. We was off of Bud Platinums. We was off of the Shandies, the summertime Shandies. Like, no, Soft Parade. That's what they were. The short brew Soft Parade. And we had been drinking all day too. We didn't shoot till like late, like mad late, like 7 o'clock that day.
Seriously.
And we started drinking at like 3.
And we were just fucking it up. And a little something happened backstage as well that day as well. So we had to we had to get through some stuff. And I like recorded my verse for 4-Wheeler that day.
You did.
Yep, I recorded my verse for 4-Wheeler. Like, it was like a bunch of fucking shit going on that day. And I think you can physically see it. Let's see. Where we at with it? Boom, there we go. Thank you, sir. My eyes ain't as sharp as they used to be. Let's see if you can see it off the dribs. And then we'll kind of go into it a little bit. Kind of skip around and see if you can physically see it later on. I know I was done. I think I went home and went to fucking bed after that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Reporting live from the basement. Almost committed suicide in the basement. Out my mind, might just do some lines in the basement. Sipping on that Henny and that Remy's what I chase with. Took some red pills and I woke up in the Matrix.
It's a good song. Yep, look at us. Look at us. Niggas are drunk as fuck. The password's password. So fucking drunk. We were pilled, ladies and gentlemen.
Niggas already know, man. Sure. That's what's up. KG, what you been into?
Trying to figure out how, like, I pay for shit, right? And I get the email and the confirmation, but like weeks later, I get like hit with the bill. Like my bank account is like -$7 right now. I'm just trying to fucking
Things were not jolly. I'm telling you that
late
much.
fees, but like, how can the fee be late when everything is on the computer?
How criminal these banks are, bro, with these fucking $50 late.
I was like, yeah, I can't say it enough. I can't.
I feel it, man. I've been on the same shit, just
Look,
like chilling.
look at Paul. What is he snipping? Why the fuck did he snip that like that?
Kind of brings us into the first point.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, Paul? Oh no. You were rolling up the joint with the what's the name? You was getting stripped. You wasn't rolling up on. Yeah, man. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we were so like, okay, Paul. Do you think we were drunker on this one or the one with Cam? When we on fucking like right after Christmas when you gave me my Christmas present.
I don't know, but shout out to Sweet Engineers Gaming though.
Shout out to Sweet Engineers Gaming.
We was definitely fried because we had that 10-year-old aged whiskey.
Scotch.
Scotch.
I mean, still whiskey, but Scotch whiskey. It needs to be said. Yeah.
After that Cam episode, that's when me and Kris Harris, we had a serious talk. And we was like, we got to stop getting so fucked up at the podcast.
We cannot drink
just be
hard
like,
liquor, like
dead after this shit. Like, you know,
be dead during this shit. There was an episode that we shot and we forgot to turn the fucking microphone on.
Oh my, the lost episode. Shouts out to my nigga Cam.
Cam was on another episode and it never aired because we forgot to turn the fucking microphone on. We were drunk as fucking hell. It's that one hands down.
Definitely.
That one hands down. We finished the Jack and then we started drinking the Scotch. Yeah. Yep, I'm pretty sure I was swerving home. Love y'all boys. Love you too, Cam.
Sure. Bro, remember when you made that ominous drug deal?
Speaking of which, Nick was just said, pop quiz, what's our favorite wheat strain?
I would say
this is really hard. I've been smoking weed for a long time.
Like cookie glue, because I like glue and I like cookie.
Okay.
It never fails.
I really love cookie. Real cookie. Burner cookie. Okay? Like I love that.
Yeah.
But I can't sleep on like back in the day, bro, like that Moog Diesel.
Oh, I forgot about.
Or that Yusuf.
I was about to say the Yusuf.
Or that Yusuf. Like,
I think.
I don't know what.
Story time, bro?
Story time. Yeah. We might as well hit you all with one more for the season. Cam was throwing a Flab party. Freedom, Love, and Bullshit is what Flab stands for. And it was nuts. He threw a great ass party in his backyard, to where we were all we were past inebriated. You know, like inebriated lets you know, like, damn, like I'm really feeling it. No, close to being like blacked out. I was on a Bombay kick. I was on a Wiz kick, more or less. I was like really like into Wiz Khalifa at the time.
Got 28 grams that just dropped.
Man, I kept the jar, you know, I kept the ounce. Long story short, Yusuf, a good friend of ours, that's not even his real name, so don't try and look him up. He gave us, he didn't sell it to us, he gave us, because, you know, I'm not trying to incriminate nobody, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, he tried to give us some flour, and I was good. I'm like, nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I'm like, are you fucking crazy, bro? Like, nigga, I got a fucking ounce on me, bro. Like, nah, I'm good. Me and Paul got so drunk that we smoked that whole bitch that fucking night. And we woke up like, we need some tree. And my mans wasn't picking up Christmas Tree and Bull Rider. Yeah, that's Cam's favorites. And Nick said Skywalker. Anyhow.
Good choices.
Very. We hit Yusuf up. And he was like, yeah, pull up. When I tell you, and I cannot make this shit up, bro. That tree was so dense, we had to actually purchase a fucking grinder. Seriously, it was dense. I could throw that bitch and crack your window. That's how hard that shit was. But when you broke it down, oh my God. We went over to one of Paul's old homie's house. And I had a bong. I named it Uncle Ben because with great power comes great responsibility. It's the greatest bong I ever had. Everybody that hit the bong after we got done smoking proceeded to almost like pass out. No lie. Can't make it up.
Killed the block. So shit, let's look at
Sorry.
Yo, ominous drug deal real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you all it wasn't a drug deal, but whatever.
Or was it?
What up? Loki in the middle of an episode of The Basement. What's the deal? You on here? No. Like, what's the deal?
I was just saying if you would be able to do me an assignment when I go out of town, probably starting on Thursday. Just if I drop off a key
You know what? I will low-key hit you up as soon as I get out of here. I'll let you know.
It was a key to his house. He was going out of town. He wanted somebody to check on his fucking cat. Stop. Just stop it.
I don't know, man. That definitely sounded kind of suspicious.
Tell him, Nick. It took a video to realize how shady I am. Okay. Left field, but what's your favorite song that we released within these Trippy Tuesdays and these Flashback Fridays? I'm throwing a flashback.
It was definitely time because I literally dropped that bitch and I woke up and that bitch had like 200 views. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? With no promo, like literally just put it out. And it was dope because I wrote the hook and like the singing parts and everything, and I felt like I did something, so I love time. It's like a nice wholesome like hip hop, but like fucking like you can like soulful hip hop. It's like soulful.
Yeah, it makes you feel good inside. It's like, yeah.
What about you, bro? What you think?
Nick said Stoop Kid. I want to know
Stoop Kid
everybody's.
was lit.
Nick's actually a meth head in disguise. That's what my girlfriend says. Hey, baby, love you. So look, I am really torn. So you all probably don't know, but a lot of those songs that we released, you all hadn't heard before, but they were pretty old. And I am partial to a few. So you know I love T'Challa The Last Jedi.
Oh, I forgot about that. And it made iHeartRadio.
Man, it did. It made iHeartRadio without us even trying. So that was pretty cool. I don't even know how I was doing on that. Probably not too well because people don't really know who we are, but eventually. Lex said for sure Stoop Kid now. Cool. Honestly, it's really fucking hard for me to say, P. Like that Stoop Kid, you know, that's when I was like looking for beats and trying to be more proactive with the rapping, you know, and it shows apparently. T'Challa The Last Jedi, I felt like I was just rapping my ass off. I mean, I rarely toot my own horn. You'll never really hear it, but I feel like I was like going crazy on that bitch. And I'm thinking about this. Well, no, because that's not even talking about. But yeah, I'm good. And Four Wheelers, which was just completely new.
That was hard. That was
new. Like that was completely new. Like literally just wrote that.
Same day we recorded, the same day we put it up.
Yep. Seriously. So I'm going to have to say Stable. I did that when I was on probation. Like I did that years ago when I wasn't smoking nor drinking. Like
that's like our roughest song, like just raw.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Left field. It's Yesterday, y'all. Literally, that's one of my favorite Paul songs ever. Like,
thank you.
Stay Fried, like Paul Up the Temptations. Like, y'all, like, you all need to really start listening.